morning. Good morning, Marcy. Hello, hello, hello. Wonder what our lag is going to be like this morning. I am still not up on my second device, so we're just going to chat and wait for notifications to go out. Here is my coffee cup. This one will be up for sale in my coffee cup sale. Well, coffee and tea. There's a few teacups, I think. But that one will be up next week. So if you're interested in the mug sale, that will be happening next week. And, we're going to be funny this morning. My numbers are bouncing. If you missed it, I uploaded yesterday a junk jar video. It's my first one. There are 6. One will be released each day for the next 5 days. So the next one, hey, Helen, the next junk jar part 2 will go up today at 1. So be looking for those. I had a lot of fun doing it, but it took me redoing some things before I figured out a way that I liked them. But I'm really pleased with how they all turned out. You know when that first sip of coffee hits your soul? That was me this morning. Good morning, feeding my soul. Thank you, Barbie. Good morning. Barbie's at work, so you can say hi to her, but she can't answer everybody back because she's at work. So I will be on Tigers tomorrow. We didn't have anything planned because he was traveling and he didn't have a schedule. And I saw he was back last week, but I was outsourcing, so I didn't get to watch. And then I got the message and it's like, yep, I'm going to be on Tigers on Thursday. And if you're interested in that crystal bowl right there, I'll be taking that to the sale. I'll also be taking that Waterford glass. That, what did they call that? A double old fashioned, I think is what it's called, but Waterford crystal. So I'll have those tomorrow on his sale. That is super yummy. All right, we have 11 people in here, so let me show you my page. So this was our doodle page, and this took me way too long, guys. Here is my doodle page. And I don't know if I'm gonna fill in the outside. So I got to this point and I stopped. And every single one of these is a different pen. I did not use a pen twice in this whole thing because I have this massive pack of pens that I've hardly ever used much. And then I had some pens that had been my sister's. And so some of the colors are very similar, but I did not use a color twice. Hey, Sabrina. So that was my doodle page. There's a lot of doodles. And we've got 12 people in here, so I think we will go ahead and we will pull a prompt. I listened to you guys and I got up the video. So the first 22 weeks of prompts are all in one video. So if you missed some and you want to catch up, they're in that video. If you're new to the project and you feel like you don't want to start right in the middle, although there's no middle, there's no beginning, there's no end, because we are just randomly pulling prompts, you can jump in at this point and never go back and do any of the other ones. This is a low to no stress and low to no cost project. And it's just purely for fun and relaxation. So if a prompt stresses you out thinking, ooh, I don't know about that, like the watercolor one to me, I skipped it. You can skip it. So But that video is up. I did listen to your requests, and I got that video up giving all of the first 22 prompts. Okay. So make a page that makes you happy. Oh my goodness, I love it. I love it. That is a good prompt, you guys. That's a good prompt. So you have complete and total freedom to do whatever you want to a page as long as it makes you happy. And I did not thrift or buy any new crafting stuff at all. One of the garage sales I went to on Saturday had some of the pages that you put into actual like 12 by 12 scrapbooks, the inserts, which those can be sometimes expensive. They didn't have a price on it. And then they had a pack of paper. They didn't have a price on that either. And they were sitting way up on the porch and had the garage sale down in the driveway. And I don't know, maybe I'm lazy, maybe it's my social anxiety, but if you're not going to either, number one, clearly mark things or holler out, make me an offer, or everything on the table's $1, if you're not going to do anything in any way to let me know what your prices are, I'm just going to turn around and I'm going to walk away. Because I'm not going to hunt you down to ask you for a price at your garage sale. I'm just weird like that. So I did not get any crafting stuff at all. But if you watch my junk jar video yesterday, you know I'm trying to use up current stuff and have more storage here because that stuff for the junk jars was taking up a lot of space. But I'm super happy to have one project down, although I do still want to buy, I think, 2 more jars. You'll see at the end, I'll talk about it on day 6. But I had pulled the dice out, and I think I want to do one of just all dice. And then I've just got some sentimental things that I want to display in some way, but I'm not sure how yet. So still got to do that. And the price on those jars has gone up so much since I bought them last year. So much. Mug of the day. This one's unmarked. That was my lipstick. But it's so stinking pretty. So stinking pretty. And the weather here has been so nice. For me, if it just stayed, you know, between like 70 and 75, and we've had a gentle breeze, and it's just been beautiful. It's like the perfect weather for me. Although we have not had rain at all. And so Dad's been ferociously out there watering the garden, but the grass is already, I cannot even remember a beginning of June where the grass was dry and dead, and our grass is crunchy when you walk on it. So don't know if the whole summer is going to be like that. We won't have good tomato crop if we have a dry summer. And how is everyone? Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I am going to have a sale today. So some of the stuff that was in my haul videos from this past weekend, is going to be in today's sale. And I've got Tiger sale tomorrow at 11 Eastern. And at the end of the month, well, what is the date today? Not next week, but the week after, I am going to my daughter's to cat sit while she goes camping for the first time ever. She and her boyfriend are going camping for her birthday. So I'm going to cat sit and do my sale from her apartment. So we'll see how that goes. Good morning, Kitschy. And if you guys ever see a name in the chat, you're like, oh, I don't follow that person, but they have a name that says that they sell vintage. I can always drop the link, or any one of my mods can always drop a link. I am not anti about dropping the links or talking about other people's sales, because I love all the people that hang out here. Because Sabrina has a sale with Leanne, and good morning, Vicky, and Picasso Cat. I don't remember which night. Sabrina can tell you if she wants to. And I usually pop in to say hi just as I'm falling asleep. And then Kitschy Cat usually has a sale on Thursdays, unless she's having a sale with Yvonne or someone else later, and then she'll move the time. But a lot of the people that hang out in here also have sales. Oh, thank you, Vicky. My eye makeup turned out really well today. Some days I'm like, ooh, good thing I wear glasses because nobody wants to look at what my eye makeup did today. But today, it turned out well. I was pretty pleased with it. Good morning, Roxanne. So if you're just coming in, this is our prompt. It's a super easy one. At least I think it's easy. Of course, a lot of things make me happy. Cats make me happy. Coffee makes me happy. Bright colors make me happy. Glass makes me happy. Oh, Kitschy Cat, let me tell you, I learned how to do eye makeup from watching drag queens. I kid you not. Could not do eye makeup. I was scared of eye color. My whole eye routine when I was in my early 20s before I had kids was literally eyeliner. That was it. Eyeliner. That was all I did. And maybe a little bit of frosted on just my eyelids. But Megan and I, my daughter and I, used to watch RuPaul's Drag Race together. And I would watch them slap on makeup from here to here. And I'd be like, I think I could wear some colors. I think I could do a little bit of that. And blend, 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 blend. That's the thing. Yeah, blend. And thank you, Roxanne. It's funny. This necklace was my daughter's. She and I used to love to go to Kohl's and look through the clearance jewelry at Kohl's because it's good jewelry, but they mark it down to practically nothing when it's out of season. And I think this was a Simply Vera. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. But she and I both love Simply Vera, the brand. So she had it for quite a few years. And this was before I would have thought of wearing anything this colorful or big. And she decided she wasn't going to wear it anymore. Good morning, Jeannie. And good morning, Roxana. And so she asked if I wanted it back because I was the one that paid for it. I'm like, absolutely. Because it's beautiful. It is kind of heavy, though. I don't think I'd want to wear it all day. Exactly, Kitschy Cat. Except I didn't do mascara because of my allergies. Just eyeliner and maybe never wore eyeshadow to work. But if I was going out, I'd put the tiniest bit. Oh, so funny. I was watching a TikTok this morning and her daughter just graduated. So she's become an empty nester. And she's like, I'm just now, because she was a teen mom. Now, I wasn't a teen mom, but when you have children young, I don't think you're like fully formed as a person yet. So she was talking about how she's just now figuring out who she is, what her style is, how to do makeup, that kind of thing. And I'm like, girl, me too. Yeah, I've never even attempted to do the winged look. I love it on other people, but no, I can't draw a straight line in my crafting. Definitely not going to be able to draw on my face. Okay, so let's get to the sale. First item is these hand-painted tulip trays, and the leaves are different. They're not signed, but the leaves are slightly different. They're this size, so they're not the big trays. And they have an original price tag on them. They were originally $3 a piece. $8.5 by $6.5. So just sweet little metal trays. And this green. It looks more gold. I think the ring light's blowing it out a bit. Maybe that's a better representation of the color. So you're going to get both. And hey, Jeannie, and I'm just going to stick. Did I already say? I think I said Heidi already. But hello, if I missed you coming in, hello, hello. $6. I'm going to stick with the original pricing. $6, number 29, and you get both. You get both for $6. They were just so pretty. I had to pick them up. I love these. So I'm going to offer them today as a lot. You'll get all 4. But if they don't sell, I'll be putting that. So you'll get a deal today. But if they don't sell, I'll be putting them up individually in my mug sale next week, my mug static sale. So these were unmarked, but they're so stinking pretty with this ombre. The inside of each of them is, I don't think it's white. I think that's more cream colored. But there's the orange one. Here's the blue. None of these have any chips or cracks. They're so pretty. Here is the yellow. And I would say that if you want to put cream in it, these would be a 6 ounce to give you room to put cream in. I do not believe that you could get 8 ounces probably in, but it would be close to the brim. And there's the pink. And the pink is more like an icy pink instead of a warm pink. But you could, you know, mix and match. How stinking cute would that be? I love the idea of having tea or coffee and having friends over. So for all 4, move those out of the way, they're going to be $18, number 24. $18, number 24. And I don't know if this was some company's version of Fiesta. Yes, they do, Kitschy Cat. But I like the ombre on there, where Fiesta doesn't have an ombre. So that's why I liked him. Okay, this one was kind of fun, kind of nostalgic. It is a carving set from England, Sheffield, England. 3-piece carving set. And I don't know that it's ever been out of the box. It's got the sharpener, it's got the carving knife, it's got the fork. So the box has just a tiny bit of damage right there, but it's still intact. And just, you know, just a tiny bit of, thank goodness they did not stick a sticker, a price sticker on this, because this is that slightly foiled and it would have ruined the box. And the knife is like 12.5 inches because it's longer than this. And the fork, 10.25 on the fork. So this was made in Sheffield, England. It's E. Parker and Sons, Sheffield stainless steel blades. And some of these were originally made out of horn, but I believe these are plastic. I don't believe these are the ones made out of horn. I think those are older. And it is $15, number 31 for the 3-piece carving set. I have a piece of McCoy. I love McCoy pottery. If I collected pottery instead of glass, probably McCoy pottery would be the only pottery I would collect. Now, I do collect my son's and daughter's pottery, but I do not collect other pottery besides what my children make. But this is gorgeous, you guys. It's gorgeous. And I didn't even know it was McCoy when I bought it, but my eye always goes to McCoy pottery. And this had like an inch of dust in the bottom. So it's just sat up on somebody's shelf for years and years and years. Now, it doesn't say McCoy on the bottom. It's just got a number. But when you type the number in, it comes up McCoy pottery. Obviously, it has the McCoy pottery look. It's just so pretty and so shiny. It is almost 8.5 inches tall. Just under 8.5 inches tall. It's got a nice wide mouth. 5 inches on the mouth. And it's just gorgeous. If you like McCoy pottery, well, if you like McCoy pottery, you probably already have one of these. $25, number 66. $25, number 66. And I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I know sales are slow for everybody everywhere right now, just because the economy, the time of year it is. So you guys don't ever have to feel pressure to buy. Just hang out. I appreciate that. Okay, I have a lot of random jewelry, and none of this is vintage. Well, maybe to like the 90s for some of it. But I'm not even sure where these came from. But I have 2 Claire's bracelets that are tiny. This one absolutely does not fit on my wrist. This one, if I really squeezed, I might be able to get it on my wrist. The heart is blank. But these are both from Claire's. And all of these are going to be one price. There's just a pair of stud earrings. There are 2 anklets in here because my ankles are too fat for these. So here's the first one. Really good summery one if you've got a tan. And then the second one, this one is the one from the 90s. It's got a cowboy hat on it. Don't ask me why. I've never been a cowgirl kind of person, but this anklet has a cowboy hat on it, and I did used to wear it quite frequently. This little pair of hook earrings, and this little pair of hook earrings. This longer pair of hook earrings. Sparkly. This little pair, I don't think I ever wore these. They came on one of those cards that has, like 10 pair of earrings. They're little birds with a black eye. They've got some tiny rhinestones. I think these probably came in that same set. They're little moons with rhinestones. Those are supposed to look like turquoise. They're not turquoise, but they're supposed to look like it. And then just a tiny little pair of kind of hoops. So all of that, I don't even know how many pieces that is. 2 bracelets, 2 anklets, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pair of earrings. Hi, Rebecca. 8 pair of earrings. All of it is just going to be $10. $10 for 8 pair of earrings, 2 little girl bracelets, and 2 anklets if you really skinny ankles. I used to have really skinny ankles, and then I had 3 kids, and I no longer have really skinny ankles. Wouldn't trade it, though. At least I wasn't. My sister, she was one of those women that when she got pregnant the first time, her shoe size went up and it never went back down. So at least I didn't do that. Always worn the same shoe size. Okay, you've seen this one before. I'm asking almost what I paid for it because I did not know that it had some broken hobnails. You can see them there. So it had some broken hobnails. Did not see it until I got it home and went to wash it. Maybe I didn't even see it until I got under the ring light for the haul. That was very disappointing. So amethyst, little picture. It's this size, but you can clearly see the broken hobnails right there. And then one right there. Now, these lower ones, which stick out further, don't have any broken ones. So I don't know what happened right there in that one spot, but little amethyst pitcher. And this one is $8, number 64. $8, number 64. And then I have the Cabbage Rose Depression glass bowls. These were federal glass. These were only made from 1935 to 1939. So as with most Depression glass, we are definitely coming up on antique status within the next 10 years on Depression glass. So this 80 plus some years old. And these are in excellent shape. The Cabbage Rose is my favorite pattern. So you get all 4 with no chips. And very little utensil marking in these. I was surprised at how good a shape these were in. So you get all 4. Well, definitely for me, because I talked about this in my haul video, my glasses darken in the sunlight. So then when I walk into a garage when I'm garage sailing, or like I was at the flea market, this was the first table at the flea market. So I just walked in from outside. So it's like I'm wearing sunglasses, and then it's dim lighting, especially in garages. So yeah, I miss damage all the time. I try and feel everything, but I was feeling the bottom. I was definitely not feeling right here where the damage was. Okay, so for all 4 of the Cabbage Rose bowls, and they called this amber. It's a very light amber, almost yellow. It is $18, number 22. $18, number 22. And this is the Federal Glass yellow from, I don't know, like maybe the 1950s. So you can see a slight difference in the colors. This was Depression. This was later on. So speaking of, we have the Federal Glass bowl. It's got cat hair on it. Sorry. My cats are shedding like crazy. Are your guys' cats? Like when I first warmed up here, I expected them to shed. No, they didn't start shedding until like crazy, like just this last weekend. But anyway, this little serving bowl, candy dish, trinket dish, whatever you want it to be. The price I'm asking for this is way less than what I paid for it, because way back before I even knew that there were YouTube sales, I was buying from Shop Goodwill online. And I got into a bidding war over this. because I was hoping that from the blurry pictures that were posted, it might be glowy glass, that it might be Vaseline glass. And I know so much more now about glass than I did then, even though I've been collecting it for years. So I ended up paying a lot for this, paying way more than what I'm asking for. But I had wanted it for my rainbow collection anyway. I sold off most of my rainbow collection. So it is just $8. $8, number 39, if you like the little Federal Glass yellow. Kathy, I always feel weird about doing that if people are around me. Like pulling out my black light. And then people are like, oh, she's a reseller. Because people can be so nasty when you're a reseller. I'm one of those people that just rarely tells people in real life I'm a reseller. All right, this is another one. It's taken a bit of a markdown because it's been sitting here a while. This is a Libby carafe with a glass lid. The gold on this is in really good shape. The L right there tells you that it's Libby. And the gold on the lid has a bit of wear, but still in pretty good shape. It's the size. And $8, number 82. $8, number 82. And then my last one today is the light purple swirl hand blown vase. You can see the pontil here. It's this size, so it's a bud vase. It's got a really pretty mouth. And look at the swirl. But it's not as dark as the amethyst. So that's why I call it light purple. Ooh, those would be pretty together. I picked this one up at my favorite booth at the antique store. $10, number 32. $10, number 32. And that was everything I had today. Good morning, Katie. Thank you. So for those of you that have just come in and you need the prompt for the Altered Book project, make a page that makes you happy. And then if you didn't see it, yesterday I released part 1 in filling my junk jars, a project I've been collecting stuff for the last 2 years. And it's very chaotic. And I can't like face the camera down. So I talk about a lot. What I'm doing is I'm doing it. And then I show you the end result. But then after I got done filming, I kept moving things around. So in each part, I catch you up on what I changed from the last part. And the part 2 will be out today at 1. Part 3 will be out at 1 tomorrow. So hopefully I get them all uploaded. And then at 1 o'clock every day, they'll release if I figure out how to do it right. Also, I'm taking part in Carolina Princess Sweet Treats and Pretties. I think I always say Beth's name wrong. But she's doing a open collab, and you still have time if you'd like to join in an open collab where you take $10 and you go thrifting. And you can either film while you're thrifting, or you can film a haul when you get back and just show what you got for $10. And she's opened it up to everyone. So if you're in Europe, you can use euros. If you're in Canada, it's Canadian dollars, but it's 10 of whatever your currency is. And she just wants to see what everybody can get for $10 wherever they live. And I cannot wait to see everybody's videos. That's going to be up the 8th, I think. I should have written it down. I'm terrible at that. But it's an open collab. It's our 3rd year doing it. So 3rd annual open collab. So exciting. So I'm going to be part of that. And then mug static sale will go up next week. And I've got my usual sales next week. Monday's Glass with Class. And then Wednesday's coffee chat and a small sale. Got a lot going on this month, you guys. It'll be interesting going live from my daughter's apartment at the end of the month. It's the next to the last week of the month. I'll be at her house. I'll be cat sitting her cats, and my mom will be cat sitting my cats. And my mom goes, well, don't be surprised if they're spoiled when you come back. She's so funny. Well, guys, unless anyone in the chat has anything that they want to talk about, I think it's gonna be a short one today, since I didn't have stuff to show you. And I had recapped our altered book. Oh, I'll show you the page again for those of you that just came in. So last week's prompt was doodle a page. And this was my page. And I probably absolutely will go back and fill in these blank spots. And the way that I did this, it's called neurographic drawing. And I took a black pen and then pushed one of those little flat marbles around the page a few times. I got too much going on up here. And then I went back with the black pen and kind of filled in each of the junctures where it crossed each other. And then I just started coloring. So that's my doodle. And I spent way too much time at it for what should have been a pretty simple project. Sorry, having a hot flash. It's so weird when the rest of my skin can feel that the air is cool, but my head goes up in flames. Oh, thank you, Kitty Cat. But some other people's were so much more, like they did shading and all kinds of fancy stuff, and theirs was like elevated way beyond what I could do. But I'm hashtag Team No Craft. All right, you guys, I'm going to go and I'm going to start to pull my stuff for Tiger Sale tomorrow at 11 Eastern. And I hope everybody has a great day. And I hope that you guys enjoy my junk jar videos. I had a lot of fun doing them and redoing them, but I'm really pleased with how they turned out. And they will get displayed behind me eventually. I have to have tomorrow's sale, sell some of this crystal. But I will talk to you guys later. I'll see you in the chats.